The holiday season is quickly approaching, and for a lot of us that might mean an extended road trip to go see some family. So I wanted to give you some of my favorite tips and tricks, and then 3 good stretches to do along a road trip. So stay tuned for that at the end. Hi, I'm Dr. Zach Ratliff at TruMotion Therapy here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we specialize in the conservative management of musculoskeletal pain and injuries, and a lot of that can be aches and pains that you get on road trips. So my first couple of tips on our road trips is going to be to advocate for stopping more regularly. This is going to do a couple things. One, it's going to help us stay a little bit more fresh and safe while we're driving for those long distances. It's going to allow us to hydrate more effectively. A lot of us, we try to choke down how much we're drinking so that we don't have to stop as often, but inevitably that's just going to make us stay glued in our car for a much longer amount of time. It's going to make us really stiff and achy. So getting out a little bit more frequently is going to help minimize those aches and pains when we get there. Now, despite our best efforts, a lot of times we are going to get stiff and achy, whether we're stopping enough and we're stretching and doing all that sort of thing along the way. One of the things that I like to integrate in is a lumbar roll. What this is going to do, I know your car has lumbar support, but everybody comes in different shapes and sizes. The car seat comes in one. This is going to allow for a little bit more custom fit, a little more custom support on your low back. And the support at the low back is going to help us stack the spine a little bit taller. So even using this or a little rolled up towel and just wedging that in there is going to help us stay a little bit more active with our posture and help minimize some of those aches and pains when we get to our destination. Now, the other last point that I'd like to make is going to be advocating for planning out some snacks and meals along the way. It's really easy to get tied up in the stops and end up eating a bunch of junk food and candy out of gas stations. So making a few sandwiches or just making some good healthy snacks to go with you on the road, that can go a long way to have you feeling a lot better when you get there. All right, the last thing I'm going to leave you with is a few of my favorite stretches to do along the course of a road trip. Now, these are going to be nice, easy, simple ones. You can use your car as kind of a balance aid, but one of the first ones is even just going to be a nice little back extension. We're kind of folded up in our car seat. So even hands on back of the hips, pushing those hips forward and looking up towards the sky, and doing about 10 of these, 10 or 15 is going to be a great way just to open up that spine and get the spine moving a little bit. The next one, you can use the side of your car, even just leaning one shoulder in and then reaching the hands out and just opening wide and letting your eyes follow that moving hand. This is just going to help open up that mid back. So I would do that one on both sides. The last one I like to do is even using the side of your car. You can kind of go hands on there and then just push your butt back and pull your chest down towards the floor and kind of repetitively moving through that. Again, that's just going to help stretch out the legs a little bit, get that spine upright, and help you feel a little bit fresher when you get to your destination. I hope these tips and tricks are helpful to kind of act as a survival guide for your holiday season, specifically the road trip portion of it. If you do end up having some aches and pains after your travel, please feel free to check out our website at TruMotionTherapy.com, where you can schedule an appointment with us, and we would love to get you back feeling better, feeling fresh for the new year, and hammering through all your health and wellness goals.